Good day, my viewers all over the world. Mr. Chidiade here again. For today, I would like to take us on fraction tricks. This particular fraction tricks will be looking at addition and subtraction. The tricks are very interesting. That if you learn them, you will use them and do very well in your exams. So let's look at the first one. In the first one, you just simply do it as if you are cross multiplying. So what do I mean? I mean 7 times 5 will give us 35, while 2 times 3 will give us 6. So you now come here and give me 2 times 7, which is 14. So here I'll come and have 14 as 2 times 7, which is this and this. And then 35 plus 6, I'll be having 41 over 14. Isn't it quite interesting? So let's look at the example 2. The same way, I'm going to do as if I'm cross multiplying. That is to say, 6 times 3, I will be having 18. And then 2 times 5, I will be having 10. So now, for the denominator, I will have 2 times 6, I will have 12. So let's add this. This is going to give me 28 over 12. Then let's look at the subtraction aspect. In the subtraction, is similarly exactly what you did in the addition. The only difference is that you will recognize that you are subtracting. So we'll do it exactly the same way. This is 7 multiplied by 5, I will be having 35. Then 2 multiplied 3, I will be having 6. Just put your subtraction sign. 2 times 7 is 14. Now I have 35 minus 6, I will be having 29 over 14. But this is an improper fraction anyway, which we can further reduce to mixed fraction. So if I'm asked to do that, what I will do is, knowing that I will divide this by this, I will have 2 whole number, 1 over 14. As simple as it is. Now let us look at the second one. The same thing I did here, I will do here. So let's do that immediately. 6 times 3 is going to give me 18. 2 times 5 will give me 10. Now I will put my subtraction sign. Then here, I will take care of the denominator. That's 6 multiplied by 2. I will be having 12. And then 18 minus 10, I will have 8. Here also, if you are solving problems on fraction, if anything can divide, you go ahead and reduce them to the lowest term. So looking at what we have here, I think 4 can divide. So I can use 4 to divide up and down because I'm conversant with my multiplication table. So 4 here will give me 2. 4 here will give me 3. So I have 2 over 3 as my final answer. On that note, I would like you to try this and we will discuss in the comment section. Number 3 is going to be something like 5 over 6 minus maybe 2 over 5. What is it going to give us? In the comment section. So we'll discuss it. So we are looking at the cube root tricks. Unlike the square root tricks I did in my previous video, this time around we are looking at cube root tricks. So in this one, it's going to be categorized into 2 because the principle that is working in the first 2 examples may not work in the third and fourth. So all you need to do is to pay attention, follow my video so that you understand the difference. Wherever you see it, if you try the first one and it doesn't work, you go ahead and try the second one. So what do I mean? Here, I'll simply come here and add up the numbers. This is going to give me 4 plus 9 plus 1 and plus 3. So let's see what we're going to get. This and this is 11, 12, and this way I'll have 17, and that's my final answer. As you can see, it's very interesting. So let's look at the other one. This is going to give me 5 plus 1, which is 6, plus 2. I'll be having 8 as my final answer. But in this case, these are different principles operating there. So in this case, I'm going to do the same, but watch what I'm going to do. This is going to be 2 plus 1 plus 6. I'll be having a total of 9. Then I'll say minus 3, which is going to give me 6. That is the same principle that is working on this and this. So I would like you to work on this and this, and let us discuss the answer in the comment section. Okay, we are now going to trash the tricks that we will use for our multiplication and division of fractions. Just like we can see the question, knowing the tricks, anytime you come across this type of questions, you can use your tricks and deal with it, and you'll be absolutely correct. So we go straight and multiply. In multiplication, the numerator multiplies the numerator, while the denominator does the same thing. So we'll quickly do that now. 3 times 5, we are having 15 all over. 7 times 6 will give us 42. Remember, when you are done, you check whether any number can reduce it to its lowest term. But if no number can do that, you leave it that way as your final answer. So let's do number 2. This is similarly going to be 3 times 4, I will have 12 all over. 5 times 7, I will have 35. And looking at it, nothing can divide. Okay, now let's talk about the division. Many students find this division confusing because they need to go and invert numbers, but you don't need to do that when you are following my channel. All you need to do is do it directly from what I will teach you now. So let's quickly do it directly, and you will see how interesting it can be. So this will now be, I will just do as if I'm multiplying. This is 2 times 3. I will have 6 all over. 7 times 5, I will have 35. And this happens to be my final answer. Is it not quite interesting and simple? So let's quickly do this. This will give me 4 times 2, I will have 8 all over. 3 times 5, I will have 15. Then I will also look at my answers and ensure that no number can divide them. If any number can divide them, I will quickly divide them. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share so that other audience will get it. Thank you. Okay, let's look at division by 9. Remember in my previous video, I told you that for 9 to divide any number, that is, I think I remember from the rules of divisibility. For 9 to divide any number, it means that their sum must be divisible by 3. What do I mean? If let's add this and see whether it can be divisible by 3. 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 6 is 9, and 9 is divisible by 3. That means 9 can divide it. In the example 2, the same thing is applicable. Let's add the numbers. 1 plus 7 is 8, plus 1 is 9. 9 is divisible by 3. And for 9 to be divisible by 3, it's also divisible by 9. So let's do that to all of them. By 9 and by 9. So let's see how to quickly do this very fast. Now, for me to divide it, I don't need to waste my time because I've already mastered the tricks. All you need to do is follow my channel so that the tricks will be easier for you to use also. So what I will do is very simple. I'll come here and circle these people. What do I have here? 12. I'll say plus 2. So it simply means that my answer will be 14. I do not need to stress myself in the exam hall once I know these tricks. Now, here, what do I do here? This is 17. I'll say plus 2. My answer will be 19. So I'm going to do this too. So what is this? This is going to give us 16 plus 2. I'll be having 18. So please make sure you attempt these two, and then let us discuss it in the comment section. Bye.